We're going to make some homemade egg pasta right now. So the ingredients you need are 3 eggs, 2 cups of flour, and some salt. I like to use sea salt. So add 2 cups of flour to a small mixing bowl, and then add your salt. Then add your 3 large eggs. I like to use brown eggs for baking and white for omelets. So this is our mixing bowl right here. Now get a whisk, or you can just use any utensil and start mixing. It'll look a little, it might not combine at first, but it'll get there to the doughy texture. Once it gets hard to start to keep turning, then all you need to do is just pour it all onto a baking pan, which has aluminum foil on it. It just helps the cleanup process go faster instead of doing it on just like a cutting board. Now what you're going to want to keep doing is keep knotting at it, keep playing with the dough until it gets thicker, until like you can roll it. So as you can see I'm doing here, just keep folding it. You can turn into a ball and cut in half if there's any air pockets. You gotta keep going, but I didn't do that. So that's what the final product looked like. So now we're gonna put it in another mixing bowl and put a paper towel on it to let the dough set so the flies can't get it. That's what the paper towel's for. Get a whole new baking sheet of aluminum foil. All right, there's our beautiful dough. We got our rolling pin, and now we're get that flour nice and spread out on there. It's a little hard to spread because it's so light. You don't really need to sift it, but if you prefer that, then you can do that. I just put it right into the food. Now you grab your ball of dough and now just roll it in the flour. Just get it so it doesn't stick to the baking pan. We're just going to keep doing this. Make it nice and thick. Nice layer of flour. It will get on your hands because the dough is wet. It is a little hard to wash off. You will have like a gritty feeling on your hands for the rest of the day, but it'll wear off. Now that it's coated in flour, we're going to squish it down and cut it into 4 pieces. Try to make them as equal as you can. You can make 3, but it just makes it easier just to do 4 if you don't want to do a lot of hard rolling. Now that you have that piece of dough, the one that you want to cut, you just want to coat that in more flour just so it doesn't stick when you're rolling it. So let's do that. You want to keep rolling until you can get it as thin as you possibly want, or until you get tired. My goal this mission was to make a thick pasta because I just wanted it to be fast so I can show you guys. Sure, it's uneven, but it's homemade pasta. Now we're just going to chop it up to even-sized pieces so it cooks evenly. The waste needs to be thrown away. It cannot be, since the dough's set, it cannot be added back into the dough. Once you have cut up all of the 4 slabs to make pasta, you can start boiling some water. Add some sea salt to it. This is my final product, nice and floured, nice and beautiful. Now, to speed up the cleaning process, just throw away the foil. We're gonna boil for 5 minutes for thin pasta. This one I did 15 minutes because it's so thick. So there it is in the straining pot, and then we have it on a plate. I do not have any fettuccine sauce, so I had to eat it plain. Really good. And this is my drying rack where I'm drying some of the pasta. To dry, don't cook it. It's just do the raw pasta, and I use chopsticks and I put it in a bin and just held it out, and then we just evenly spread them out.